This morning, a surprising move from President Trump, under pressure from his base.
This has been the first fracture in MAGA.
Trump saying that he wants to release some of the documents related to convicted sex offender Jeffrey Epstein after days of dismissing the controversy.
The credible information's been given. It's pretty boring stuff.
It's all been a big hoax.
But now President Trump posting overnight, quote, based on the ridiculous amount of publicity given to Jeffrey Epstein, I have asked Attorney General Pam Bondi to produce any and all pertinent grand jury testimony subject to court approval. Bondi responding, saying we are ready to move the court tomorrow to unseal the grand jury transcripts. The announcement coming just hours after a report from the Wall Street Journal describing an album prepared by Epstein's former girlfriend, Ghislaine Maxwell, for his 50th birthday back in 2003. According to documents reviewed by the Journal, the album contained letters from Trump and dozens of Epstein's other friends and associates. The newspaper, citing people who have seen the album, report its pages were reviewed by Justice Department officials who investigated Epstein and Maxwell years ago, though it's not clear if any of the pages were part of the Trump administration's recent review. NBC News has not independently verified those documents. The Journal reports the letter bearing Trump's name is bawdy, with several lines of text framed by the hand-drawn outline of a naked woman, with Mr. Trump's alleged signature below the waist. The text consists of an imaginary conversation between Trump and Epstein, with dialogue alluding to the two men having, quote, certain things in common, and concluding, happy birthday, may every day be another wonderful secret. President Trump vehemently denies writing the letter or drawing the picture, telling the Journal, this is not me, this is a fake thing, it's a fake Wall Street Journal story. Adding, I don't draw pictures of women. It's not my language. It's not my words. Overnight, the president saying he will sue the Journal and its owner, Rupert Murdoch, calling the story false, malicious, and defamatory.
And the publisher of the Wall Street Journal, Dow Jones, declined to comment on the president's response on social media, while the Justice Department has not responded to the Wall Street Journal report. Also, the FBI also declining to comment. Craig?
Ryan, while we have you here, let's talk about another headline out of Washington overnight. The House passing those major spending cuts for foreign aid and public media. What more can you tell us about that?
Yeah, this vote went into the night past midnight, Craig. The House approving a package to roll back $8 billion in already approved funding for foreign aid programs, and then an additional $1.1 billion in cuts to public media. That includes PBS and NPR. Now, while Republicans are selling this as a slash to wasteful spending, Democrats are slamming the cuts as cruel. NPR also responding that millions of Americans, particularly in rural areas who rely on local public radio and TV, will be impacted. This now heads to President Trump's desk, who celebrated the passage overnight, saying the public media cuts have been 40 years in the making. Craig?
Ryan Noble starting us off there in Washington. Ryan, thank you.
Hey, thanks for watching. And don't forget, you can catch the Today Show every morning on NBC or take Today when you're on the go. Just follow the Today podcast on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you listen.